These boys love to cut the prettiest girl in class into pieces while she's still alive. They split her into as many pieces as there are students in the class. The teacher made the students dump the wrapped body parts in different spots. One package got tossed into the ocean. The tide washed it ashore, but the parts inside were gone. But behind some rocks near the beach, a weird creature was sucking up seawater and growing fast. After some time, Murata met a beautiful woman by the sea. Under her windblown hat, a noticeable mole was showing. Murata's girlfriend Emmy was in the hospital with kidney failure. Murata peeled an apple for her like he always did, but lately he would leave soon after saying he had stuff to do. Emmy felt he was being dismissive, so she went to the window and looked down, and saw Murata with a pretty girl at the hospital entrance. A few days later, Emmy was resting in bed when someone walked in. It was the girl who had been hanging on Murata. Kuriko got straight to the point and told Emmy to stay away from Murata. Emmy thought that was absurd. Kuriko mocked Emmy, saying she could never compete with her looks, and added that Murata had wanted to break up for a while. She even said she wished Emmy would just die soon. Kuriko saw Emmy throw something at her, and her eyes turned frightening. Luckily, a nurse came in and told Kuriko to leave. That afternoon, Murata came to visit Emmy again, but Emmy turned her back and said since he was with Kuriko, he didn't need to visit her anymore. Murata found Kuriko and asked if she had said something wrong to Emmy. Kuriko admitted it and started lying, saying they had a great chat, and Emmy told her she had a crush on her doctor, and she looked so happy when she said it. Murata knew Emmy was not that kind of person. Kuriko pretended to be mad and got up to leave. Murata quickly called her back, but she turned and told him her name wasn't Kuriko. Turns out that name was fake. Murata soon realized she looked just like Tomi, who was dismembered 2 years ago. Even the mole was in the exact same spot. He decided to never see Kuriko again, but on his way to the hospital to apologize to Emmy, Kuriko suddenly appeared in front of him. She laughed and said she was just joking earlier. Then she hugged him. Feeling her soft body, Murata instinctively hugged her back. Before Kuriko could react, Murata pulled out a knife and stabbed her. He kept stabbing over and over, until Kuriko stopped breathing. By the time the ambulance got her to the hospital, she was already gone. Murata was arrested for murder, but when the cops asked why, he said whenever he saw Kuriko he just wanted to cut her up. Even though Kuriko was stabbed many times, her organs were still usable, so the hospital transplanted one of her kidneys into Emmy. After surgery, Emmy recovered well, but she never felt hungry, and her belly kept growing bigger day by day. Sudden pain rushed Emmy into the operating room, but when the doctor cut open her abdomen, what they saw made their skin crawl.